Brisbane Road Apartments is really a project about people. Our focus was trying to create a sense of community, belonging and connectedness within a multi-unit context. The missing middle is a model or a typology of housing that exists between the single dwelling and the large apartment building. We see it as a way that we can increase density discreetly, working within existing neighbourhoods and suburbs without the need to build large format towers and apartment buildings. The site sits at a really interesting nexus at Labrador, so there's a real mixture of building types surrounding the building. There's commercial premises, additional social housing sitting behind the site, there's single-storey residence, there's other multi-unit dwellings. So the scale and mixture is really varied, so we were really cognizant about how we could mediate and address some of these scale changes. What we've done is we've stepped the building from 2 stories at the front of the site to 4 stories in the middle to 5 stories at the back of the site. Brisbane Road is structured around an entry experience. So there's 2 key entry points, and that's about flexibility and safety. There's also a central circulation spine that organises the communal courtyard that's at the heart of the project. So we really wanted to encourage movement past that space at all times, so it felt safe and comfortable, so anyone felt that they could use it. From that circulation spine, you move up the building through a series of open and networked corridors that allow moments for people to come together, talk to their neighbours and meet. So again, to try and foster that sense of community. There's an open stairway to get views back to the Broadwater itself, to give people a sense that the building is sitting within a larger context and that they are themselves connected to that context. That stair leads up to a rooftop recreation deck. So the courtyard is more about sanctuary and protection, and it's a quieter space, whereas the rooftop is about outlook, and we wanted that to be a very optimistic space. The building form is organised as a series of clusters rather than one monolithic building. And that was really about breaking down the scale, but it was also a sustainability strategy. So that has allowed each unit to be naturally ventilated, and it also provides residents a greater access to natural light. Building better with less is something that, as a practice, we really apply to all of our projects. We really went to a fine-grained level of detail to plan our apartments so that they were compact but very flexible and very usable. By making the apartments themselves more compact, we were able to then create more communal and shared spaces where residents can come together. Social and affordable housing is a multifaceted problem. It's not something that can be solely solved by the architect, but I think we have a role to play. To hear that the people living within those spaces, that their lives have really benefited from it, that's probably the best feeling that an architect could get. That was really our underlying ambition for the project, that we could create an environment for people where they would feel at home, they would feel safe, and they feel like they have a place that they can build a better future for themselves.